the first problem, that is maximum permutation value. So that means you have to find the permutation of the particular number of consonants after removing the vowels in this question. So you are given a string array of length n. So your task is to find and return an integer value representing the maximum permutation count of the strings after removing all the vowels from every element in the string. Simple. Let us see the sample input. That is, this is number of strings we are given into an array or anything. So that is the string value here. That is EIO. So after reviewing the all upper cases and lower cases of vowels, we will get the permutation value as 0. That means in this array, there is nothing remains after removing of vowels. That means no character remains, no permutations possible. Hence the output is 0. Let us see the second sample input. That is, we have to take two number of strings, that is hello and AI. In hello, we have to remove the vowels. That part is E and O. After removing E and O, there will be one, two, three. That is HLL. So here, one thing you need to remind. So if the word is dull, see it here. If the word is dull, then consider both else as different. So same thing here also, we need to consider else as different. So remind after removing there will be three consonants. So hence the 3 factorial is 6. That is the permutation of this one. And after AI, we need to remove after this one. The string is AI. We need to remove the vowels. Uh, after removing the vowels, there is nothing remains. So no permutations possible. So what's the question is, we need to find the maximum of all the elements in an array. So that means here we get 6, and for AI we get 0. So maximum of 6 comma 0 is 6. So let us see the solution, how it looks in Java. So we need to take two inputs, that is number of strings present in an array. That is here I am taking directly as t as number of test cases or in anything. I take it as t test case. So how this method calls is the main doubt, right? So we have something called scanner class. We need to create an object for this scanner class. Every class instance, for the class instance, we need to create an object, that is SC here. It is an object for this class. So it is simply an scanner means it's simply an input taking class. So it is available in this library, that is java.io.star. So all these scanner is a class which is available in this library. So this is the syntax for the scanner class while creating an object. So we need to write like this only. That is scanner. We need to create any object as your wish. Here I write as SC. You can write it as S1, anything. So for new scanner system.in, it is the syntax for the scanner. So after creating an object for the scanner class, we call dot next int method, because we are taking a integer value to the t variable. So we use next int. Something like if it is a double, we take next double. If it is a long, we take it as next long by using object of that particular class. After that, using while loop, we iterate how many number of string values we need to take. That is the value of t, right? Until it becomes 0, we are taking it as decrementing until it becomes 0. So it means if the t is 2, this loop executes 2 times and checking the two string values, that is this way. So we are creating another count value. So another count variable, another one is string. For string, we need to take as next method. Similar to this, for integer, we need to take next int. For string, we need to take as next. So we are iterating to the string and check if it is not an vowel, we will increasing the character. So simply vowels is an let us see what is vowels. So vowels is an as set. We are creating it as an array to set and set data type is character, which is a wrapper class. So we are taking a set as small and big vowels, that is upper and lowercase vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and A, E, I, O, U. So anything which is not equal to that particular vowels, that consonant will be counted it as count. So count plus plus. So we have count here, and let us see if the count is greater than zero. So because after removing all vowels in a string, as we see it in AI, there is no ERC, EIO, we remove all vowels and the count remains same zero. So if the count is equal to zero, we need to return zero only. So if the count greater than only, then only find the factorial of that count. And we can simply write the factorial function like this. We already know, everybody know, it's if n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, we return 1 because 1 factorial is 1 and 0 factorial is 1. So we return simply 1 and we return n into factorial of n minus 1. It's a simply recursion function because what we are doing it is if the value of n is 3, then 3 factorial is 6, right? So 3 into factorial of n minus 1, that means factorial of 2. So 3 into 2 factorial, and again it calls the 1 factorial, and again it calls the 0 factorial. When 0, when it returns the 1, it all returns, backtracks to main value, that is 3 into 2 into 1. The value will be 6, 3 factorial. So that factorial value, we store it in F, and we're finding the maximum. And when one more variable is there, that is maximum, that is maxi variable, we are finding the maximum permutation, right? So we are stored it in maximum. So factorial and we are find math.max. It is a syntax to find the maximum between the two variables, that is maxi and fact. So why we are doing this? We have t number of string values. So every string we have consonants and their permutation, and here we are finding the maximum of all the string permutations. I already said t minus minus is the number of string elements. So we are taking t here, right? T greater than 0. If t is 2, it will while loop executes 2 times and 2 string elements are taken. So we simply return the maximum by printing it. This is the whole problem for the maximum permutation value. I hope you guys understand it. Thank you.